What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Citadel Forged with Fire, and today is moving day. You guys know that if you read the title. So we have to take all the stuff. We need to transport it to a new location. I already did build a new base, which looks so much better. I decked it out. It's by far the best thing I've ever built. So you guys will see that in just a second. We do have to transport some last bits here. So I already took everything out of each one of these, which took me, I want to say about an hour, because it took me about 15 minutes to find the place, and then it took me a little bit to build it. But then I have been recording for quite a long time, which I'm not going to show you guys any of that because it wasn't interesting at all. I did build the place. If you guys want to see how I built it, I can go back and get that recording for you because I was recording, but like I said, I'm not going to show you guys that because it's nothing too interesting. But I still need to get rid of this place, and then we still need to let these plants here finish, which it looks like they're just about done. These ones should have one more little growth spurt, and then these are the last bit of the snapdragons. The snapdragons that I did have in the other four here kind of made me mad. We ended up getting about 74 of them between all of them, 74, 72, somewhere around there. We took those, we ended up breaking them down into 24 more seeds because I was going to replant them. But then I was like, oh wait, we're moving, I'll still get 24 seeds and then I'll do it, I'll plant them at the new place. It took 50 something plants just to get the 24 seeds back. So we only made a profit of like 20 snapdragon plants or something like that. So that's going to be a pain in the butt. Trying to do it out of ordinary. Right now the place is only built out of wood. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to farm the mutants, which is absolutely crazy because during this entire time, there's no more on the map right now. There was about 3 different mutants, which I was kind of angry because I wanted to go and get them. But we're kind of on a time crunch, which I'll explain the time crunch here in a minute. But we're kind of on a time crunch, so I couldn't do those. And then like 2 different rifts appeared. I couldn't do that. So the time crunch that I'm referring to is this. The throne here. So the throne, because we have the one here, you cannot put another main throne down. What I mean by another main throne is one like this that actually claims this entire area. So right now, if we're on a multiple player server, which we're not, we're on a private server, but if we were on a multiplayer server, I would have to be careful with someone going over there claiming all my stuff. And the fact that I moved all of this, if they throw a throne down on that, they take everything from me. And then I'm stuck with this stuff, which not bad because we have everything, but we don't have any materials to do anything with it. So so you do have to be careful with that on a multiple player server. So just be careful with that. The way that you would normally do it if you're playing on another server, PvP server, anything like that, or even if you're playing with friends and you don't trust those friends. I know I got friends I don't trust. But if you come to an instance like that, the way that you can do that is you'll go in here and you'll look for this bottom one here, the little house thing on the left there, and you use points to buy this one here called offensive. It is called an outpost throne. You'll have to put this down at the other place so that you can claim that other place. Now keep in mind, it tells you right there, it says it has much less health than regular thrones. That means that this throne can be killed off very quickly. This one has health of, what is that, 10,000? I think the other one's only like 1,000, if that. It might be 500. So just be very careful with that because it is used for like sieging and stuff like that. Once you're at the point where I'm at, what you can do is you can throw down outpost throne here, pick this one up, and then switch them out until you finish this off and then pick up that outpost throne. That's completely up to you on how you want to do it. Right now I'm not too worried about it. But while we have this throne here and the other place does not have a throne, it is taking damage over time right now. It's very slow, so you don't have to worry about it too much, but it's still a bit of a time crunch, so just be careful with that. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and destroy everything here. The last thing that we're going to leave is this and this, just because I want these plants to finish up. But by the time we're done here, I'm hoping this is going to be done. So let's go ahead and let's start with the fire pit, I guess, and we'll work around this way, and then we'll probably circle twice because we'll do the walls too. So let's come over here. We're going to hit left on the D-pad. We're going to go down to this X, and we're going to hit L2 to destroy that. Now you are going to be getting some materials back, and you are going to see shadows like this, which is kind of a graphical glitch, but I assure you I did pick it up or I would not be able to walk through it. So there's nothing inside of any of these. I'm not crafting anything. You would see the little timers above them. So what we're going to do is we're just going to walk around and we're going to destroy all of them. So let's go ahead and pick these all up, and you can see the stuff that I'm getting back there on the left side. We're even going to do our respawn throne here, or respawn stone, sorry. We're going to do the throne, which is going to technically make this place claimable. But it's okay, because there's no one on right now. Are you sure you want to destroy it? Yes. Okay. And then we're going to take that one. Did we do it? Oh, it's because it took me out of that menu. There we go. Take that, take that. All of these. Got to go a little bit slow here. Did I get it? What's going on? On cooldown, on cooldown, on cooldown. So we're destroying too much too fast, I guess. Okay, so let's slow down there. Okay. That's the only bad thing about this. Sometimes it does glitch out. I wish there was a way to just do like destroy all and just pick up everything, but it doesn't always let you do that. I think the main thing is because we already destroyed the throne. So it wants to make sure you're not destroying someone else's base, I guess. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Of course, it's back on cooldown. Oh, what is... Oh, okay. You know what? That was probably a glitch because I for sure did take everything out of these. The stuff that we have in our inventory right now, that is the stuff that we're getting back from destroying everything here. And let's check outside because there was a bag there, so I'm curious if it did have something. That was my essence one. I'm pretty sure we grabbed all the essence. I don't see a bag under there. Alright, let's jump back in here. Let's go back in here, start destroying stuff again. Got that. Give it a second. See, this one also has a bag. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Can I destroy any? Nope. It's going to take a minute. Alright, how much stuff do we have on us? I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. 106. Okay, so yeah, we should be able to carry everything because all the big stuff's already gone. These won't last too much longer. That fertilizer should finish off the rest of the stuff. And then the only bad thing about this is I don't think we'll get back the rune whatever they're called, rune stones that we put in here to generate this, or like the extra fertilizer that we put in this one. So if there's any extra fertilizer in there, we won't get that stuff back. So that's gonna suck, but that's okay. All right, let's take the ones that don't have anything in them. Oh, it's on cooldown again. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see the other place. It is absolutely amazing. It's, you know, I'm not even going to say. I was going to say it's close to something that you guys will find familiar, but I'm not even going to tell you guys what it is. Once we see it, you'll know exactly what I was going to say. Alright, let's go ahead and continue with these. Let's look in here. Yeah, see, it won't even let me hit square on that. Or it won't let me do that. I wonder if teleporting away and then coming back will let us do it again. You know what? Let's go take a look at the new place. So the way that I found the new place, just so you guys are aware, I went to each one of the portals here because I want my place to be close to a portal. So I went to each portal and I looked around just the immediate area. So I'll show you when I get up here. Just give me a second. So when I came out of the portal, I just flew up above the portal and I just kind of looked around and looked for like a flat, nice place. I didn't really pay attention to where the materials are or anything like that, because for the most part I know where a lot of good materials are and we can always just jump back in a portal. So I just wanted my base close to a portal in general. So once I came out of the portal, I just flew straight up like so, came outside the little barrier here, and I just looked around. I looked for a flat place, one that was, you know, pretty much like right in this area, not one that's like over there, because this one's technically closed because we're right down there. But it takes us forever to fly down there and then fly back up. So I wanted something that was like really close. I even thought about building right here, but I don't know how this works. I've never done this before. There's always two enemies that spawn in here. It could be a dragon and a guardian like it is now. It could be an eagle. It could be two eagles, two dragons, two guardians, and then you also have this precious stone. So basically they're guarding the precious stone, but I don't know if I build here, if that stops them from spawning, or if it stops the precious stone from spawning, or both. So I didn't want to ruin that because I know, hey, if I come here, I can get precious stone right next to my base. Or not next to my base, but right next to the portal. So there are a lot of places like that where you can just go to the portal, and right outside the portal there's some good materials there. So as long as I'm close to a portal, I can just jump in the one that's by my base, come to a place like this if I need precious stone, and I can get that. Technically, if you build on a hill like that over there, if you build at the very peak of the hill and then you come out this way, it will automatically build the structures that are needed underneath of it, or you can build those yourself. So it is very easy to build a flat surface, but I still wanted a flat surface. So what I did is, like I said, I came out and I came outside the little barrier here, and I just looked around. The best one that I found is actually over here in Grimstone, right here. So it's more down towards the starter area. I think this is like level 1 to 30 area, but I'm not too sure on that. I know coming up to the reach, which isn't very far away, coming up to the reach that goes to a 31 to a 50 area. So we're kind of in the middle there because it's really not that far. Like even where it says the reach right here, that's not necessarily where it's at. It's literally, I think this road right here is the barrier. So let's go ahead and check out the new place, and I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so here we are, and it's actually behind us. Let me just get up high enough so I can surprise you guys. So, alright, you ready for the big reveal? There it is, guys! Tell me that does not look like my last place. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. Alright guys, no, I was going to actually do like a big castle thing and everything else, but I was like, you know what, I just want to get this over with. I'm just going to build something quick and easy. So this is all I have for now. It's a lot bigger. As you can see, I have 10 chests going across that way, 10 going the other way. As you can see, one of the things I have not talked about in the bottom left, you can see my level. My level says Mastery 5. So after the last video that we did with Stavro, I went around and I was killing a few, what are they called? Wild mutants. And I got one rift, which the rift didn't really matter, but I got the wild mutants. Oh, wait. Before we leave here, I need to put down the throne since we destroyed the other one. So I went around and I was doing that. The very first one I did was actually up in this area right up here. And it was a level 64 Death Weaver. I killed it, and that gave me, it took me from level 60 all the way to Mastery 4. So that was like a good 4 levels there just by itself. And I was like, holy crap. And then over in, I think it was this area, I ended up killing level 42 Giant. And that took me from Mastery 4 to Mastery 5. So we did get a lot of stuff. So all of our materials was mixed up anyway. So when I was transporting the material from the other place to this place, I just left it all unorganized. I just grabbed everything from the first one, filled up whatever I could, because I can only hold 500, as you can see right below where my cursor's at. It says weight 95.3 of 500. The 95.3 is all the stuff we're wearing, including the weapons and everything. And then in these boxes, you can only hold 1,000. So some of them look full, some of them are full, but they are maxed out weight on all of them. Well, not that one. I think this is the only one that's not, but it's maxed out in the slots. So you can see down there in the bottom right, even though there's an extra one in here somehow. Right there it says on the bottom right, 50 of 50 slots. So that's how this one's maxed out, even though it's not maxed out on weight. But anyway, so I did 10 across here, 10 across the other side, because I noticed at the other place we didn't have enough. So that's why I did it that way. But let's see what we need for a throne. I don't think we need anything for a throne. All right, we're actually going to place the throne over here in the middle, like so. There we go. That should have claimed everything. And as you can see, like I said, we were taking damage over time. So it's like 1379, 1373. This is the area I started building first. And like I said, it's taking me about 45 minutes. So 45 minutes, we lost about 30 there. I will put down some repair things to repair the base. I'm not worried about going and repairing every single little thing individually. But now that we have a throne down here, our other place is taking damage. One of the other things I want to put down real quick is going to be our respawn stone. Which, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of extra stuff in here, which I will go over that probably in the future. But it will be soon. So we need rune crystal, stone, and precious stone. So rune stone. I don't know how many we need. We need regular stone and precious stone. Here's the precious stone. I don't know how many we need of that either. And there's regular stone. We'll just take all of that. There's like 5 or 10 of each, but we took extra, way extra. All right, and then we'll take this. There we go. We will put it right in front of our thing here, which I hit the wrong button. There we go. So now when we die, we will respawn right here. So now we can throw this stuff back in here. So let's do deposit all, and of course not everything's going to go in there, or there, or here, because I don't remember. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I don't remember which one I took each one out of, so which we'll organize in a second. I may even reorganize those chests. What I'm thinking about doing, since we're here, I keep going back and forth, but since we're here, what I'm thinking about doing is, first of all, I want 2 of everything, so possibly even 3. So I want like 2 forges. So if I do 2 forges, say I put them in this corner, what I'm thinking about doing is putting a chest next to them with the stuff that I would smelt at the forge. But I'm a little iffy about that, because also even putting stuff at the forge, so say we make gold. Gold is used for a lot of things. It's not just smeltable at the forge, but at the same time, I may just put it in there like the gold ore and the iron ore, because those have to be smelted. Not always, but for the most part they do. And then that way, anytime I know I need to smelt something, all the ore that I have should be in there. So I'm thinking about, like I said, doing the 2 forges, then having 1 chest here with the ore, so that would take away from one of the chests over here, and then do the same thing with like with the armor and stuff. So like if I put 2 armor things here, have a chest like out here in the middle facing it, and I'll have like all the cloths and stuff like that. But the problem with that, like we were talking about, if we take a look at some of the stuff here. So if we look at, okay, these are all for the tailoring bench. If we look at this bone armor here, it's not all cloth. So I don't want to have bone in my thing for the tailoring bench, because bone is also used for other things. That's why I have it in a miscellaneous one right now. Same thing with the flawless rune gems. That's actually used a lot for weapons and stuff. So why would I have it next to the tailoring bench? So that's why I'm a little iffy about that. But that was an idea that I had. I'm just trying to basically optimize the way that I'm building right now, so that everything is covered and it's, I guess, a little more efficient. But at the moment, I'm not sure exactly how I want to do it because of that. So we'll see what happens. And then as you guys can see, I am almost out of my blink power there. I have actually already went through that once completely, and it's almost gone again. But on this one, I didn't put any range or spell energy or anything like that on it. I just threw one, what's it called? One storm essence in there, and I left it like that. All right, plants still aren't done. Those plants still aren't done. But we should be able to start destroying more stuff here. So let's get rid of this one. We'll take our time, do this one, take our time, do that one, take our time. See, even making these, you can see there I'm getting runestone back and iron ingots. So even making these requires iron and other stuff. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Oh, did I not even do these extra ones over here? Which it still won't let me. I think that once you take away the throne, I think they should let you just destroy more stuff very fast, but they're not letting us do that, so that's fine. Why is this thing not spinning? I mean, it's still getting fertilized, right? It's not. What's going on right now? Did it stop because I removed the throne? Oh man, are they gonna finish? Are they gonna finish growing? What do I need to make that other throne? Which I don't even have it learned. Oh, and as you can see, I learned all of the ordnance stuff here, which I will start making the other base out of ordnance. I just did out of wood just for now. I did learn almost every decoration thing here, so we have a crap ton of different torches, some little candlebrums, mounted lights, stuff like that. I have all the flags. I have all the decor, so a whole bunch of stuff here to decorate our place. I have the defenses because I do want to show you guys that. We still have like 626 points here on the left. You guys can see it. So I can learn this. I can learn this, which I will show you guys this stuff just because it looks like it's only taking 1 point per. So I will show you guys all that. I am looking at building the opulent cabinet here, but that's going to require some extra stuff. Which I'll go over all this extra stuff that I learned as well. There are other things here that I learned, so like the reformation stone, the stone transmuter. I'm going to go over all of this stuff, guys. And then some of this stuff, obviously, I can't even learn yet, like the healing vortex. Can't learn that until mastery 10. One of the things I want to point out before I forget, mastery 5, that's where we're at right now. You can see it down there on the bottom left. Like I said, once you get to 60, 60 is the last time you will get any points or any knowledge points. So right now, the way our character is built with his stats, with the 400 or 4100 health, the 3800 mana, the 691 damage. Granted, that is also taking stuff from our armor and our weapons, but that's it. That's how our character is built from now on. The only way for you to go ahead and do that, which is why I learned it, is, or sorry, to redo that, is to go here, the middle one on the left side over here. Then you'll go to this column here where it says elixirs, and you'll have to use this, elixir of amnesia. It will reset all of your points in this knowledge tree. In all of these knowledge trees, it will give you all of your points back. You'll have to relearn everything. But it will also reset all of your stats. So you can definitely redistribute however you see fit. We did go ahead and learn the last two weapons here. So we have Hellhammer, and we have the Staff of Sacrifice. And then these, of course, we can't learn until 10 on each one. Which I didn't think that all of these went down to 10. I thought that there was only, I thought it was only like wands or something. I'm really curious if they're still updating this this game. And then here they do have 2 extra pieces for the cloth, but cloth is really high in mana. So if you guys are mana users, which I am, but I like the way that the wild one looks, so that's why I do wild. Plus it gives you a little bit more extra armor. So that's why I go with wild, but if you're a cloth wearer, you can definitely put out a lot more damage and have a lot more mana by doing that one. So just keep that in mind. And then with the rings here, I did get the very last one here, and then we are also planning on getting the rabbit's foot. The rabbit's foot, it's basically like a charm that lets you, yeah, I mean, you can see what it says there. It says wearing this magical charm boosts magic find by 80 to 100%. So that 80 to 100% is on top of everything that you already have. So if somehow you've already made up 100% through your armor, that'd be 200% if you get that charm, and that charm is at 100%. So everything you make is going to be ridiculously high with good stats. So just keep that in mind. What else? What else? I'm looking at building the Hogwarts thing. That's what I was joking around about, saying that and my audio just messed up when I got that update. Okay, sorry. So got a Minecraft update there. You guys can see. Hopefully the audio is good now. But I was joking around about the place looking like Hogwarts because I am thinking about at least showing you guys the blue and the red brooms here. And then if you come over to the building, you can also see this stuff here, which I already did learn. We have a custom sign. We have the broomstick ball league, and then we also do have broomstick goal posts. So that's where you would, you know, throw the balls in to actually score and stuff, just like if you were playing Quidditch. So, like I said before, there is Quidditch stuff in the game. I don't know if you can actually play the sport. I don't know how it works. I know before when I first seen it, you couldn't actually do anything, but they also didn't have this, where they had the ball pedestal. But it does say that it says use this pedestal to spawn broomstick league balls. So I guess it does work. I'm not sure how. I've never played it or anything, but I guess maybe we'll check it out. But anyway, let's get out of there. Is this stuff... Really curious if this stuff is still growing or not. Alright, let's go ahead and break the rest of these. Hopefully it loads to all of them. Sweet. Let's give that a minute to catch up because it's probably going to stop us saying that we're going too fast or something. Let's break these other two. Nope, it's already on cooldown still. I might just end up breaking these because, I mean, this is what? There's 6 here, 6 there, so that's 12. 12 times 3, that's only going to be 36 plants. And then half of those, actually all of those are probably going to go towards making new seeds anyway. So, and then these ones, we really don't need these plants. I just planted them just because I had the seeds at the time. so I'm not really worried about it. Those are more of the Hellbore ones. Alright, got that one. Can't do that one. Hopefully we are almost done here. In fact, I will come back once we are pretty much done with this area. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we are back. We're down to the last bit here. This is the offensive outpost throne that I was telling you about. Looks like it has 2,500 health. As you can see, it's actually giving off like a red aura. If I'm not mistaken, this red little bubble that goes around that throne damages any other player that is not on your friends list or anything like that, like they're not in your guild. It will damage them if they go inside of it and try to destroy your throne. That's for PvP servers if you're interested. The plants did end up being done, and I'll show you guys on this last one here. That's why I stopped picking them. It says harvest plants, so I didn't just destroy them. I did actually go ahead and get the plants from this. So now we can go ahead and destroy the rest. So what's taking me so long, and this is absolutely annoying, I did do a for the devs video. If you guys caught that, that's what this was about. But I'll go ahead and tell you guys too if you're not catching that. So if you catch the other one, I apologize for kind of doubling down there. But I want to make sure I did one specifically for the devs, and then the rest is for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and destroy this. You can see there we got some of the stuff back, but none of the fertilizer back. We can destroy that, and yeah, we didn't get any of those rune gems back either. So the issue is that I'm basically only able to destroy so many pieces before it's going on the cooldown again, like so. So right there, I can't destroy anything else right now. So what I've been needing to do, which is why this has been extremely annoying, and I just want you guys to know the heartache that's going into this video, because it has been a lot. So basically what I've been needing to do, because it'll only let me destroy 5, and then once in a while I'll get that 6th one in just now, and then it'll stop. It'll say it's on cooldown, it'll stop for a really long time. So what I've been needing to do is I will actually have to quit the game. So I'll go to the main menu here, and I'll even show you guys how long the load screens are. That way you guys can see, you know, just how annoying it is. So that load screen is not that long. Going back into the game here though, you guys can see it does take a little bit longer. It's still not a long loading screen, so it hasn't been like extremely, oh my god, I'm never going to play this game again, but it has been pretty annoying just needing to go in and out of the game, and I do have to do it after destroying 5 or 6 pieces. So as you can see here, we are already going back into the game, but now I still need to pull up the menu again to destroy the rest of the items. So we can go in here, go back to destroy, get this last piece up here, and then like I said, that was 1 piece, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, can't do the 5th one. We're gonna have to wait a second here. It will end up letting us do the 5th one, and then we're gonna have to wait again. So this is pretty much gonna be after this last time. This is, well, after this one I'll still have to do it one more time just to go out and destroy everything again. Come on, give me that extra one. Sometimes it doesn't let me, and the problem is there's still 5 pieces here. So if it gives me one now, I know I won't have to do it again. I just want one. There we go. Okay, so now I'll have to destroy that one, the scaffolding under, and then those 2. And right now it's not letting me do another one, so I have to go out again, come back into the game. And I've been really worried because I'm like, oh, what if I accidentally hit delete world or delete character or something like that. I don't think I have to worry about it too much, because delete world is way over here. I shouldn't even be messing with that. And then delete character is actually in the thing when you're going to the main menu. But it's also highlighted in red, so you'll know when it's highlighted. And I think even if I was to accidentally select that, it says, are you sure you want to delete? And then I think it even makes you type in delete character, or the name of your character, or something along those lines. So I'm not too worried about it, but of course going through the menu like that, as much as I have been, it is a little bit sketchy for me. So that's why I'm not really enjoying it. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So now all the trees and everything will start growing back here. As you can see, this one already did grow back, because I'm pretty sure I had that one destroyed. But now we can get back to our other base, and we are pretty much all done. From here, we already have the throne down, so I'm not really worried about the throne, but I'm thinking about doing, like I said, we're either going to do 2 to 3 of each of the things, but some of the stuff we're only going to do 1. So like the fire pit, I shouldn't need to cook more than 1 food at a time. Shouldn't need to. The cauldron should only need to make 2 at a time, 1 for mana, 1 for health. Now, if I end up doing the vitality potions with it, which is health and mana at the same time, I think we talked about that. I will end up doing a third cauldron, but for the most part, we're only going to do 2 of those for now. And then, depending on how I feel, we may do 3, 3 of like the tailoring benches and workbenches and stuff like that, because that's where we're going to be making our armor and everything. We're only going to use those once because we're already at 60, so we're not really going to need to make extra armor and everything again. The forges will probably make 2 to 3 of those, but like for the most part, so like stuff like the repair bench, we could technically put everything in the repair bench at once and it'll all repair. You know, it cycles through everything in there that's repairing. Now if we have a lot of stuff to repair, then we might want to, but I mean, even with this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items here. We'll have 5, 6, because those can both take damage too. So that's 5, 6, and then plus these, that's only 10 items total. So worst case scenario would be 10 in one, 10 in, or sorry, 5 in one, 5 in the other. I don't think that's, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but I don't think it's that big of a deal where we're going to need to. I mean, I could literally just put stuff in there and then just wait. Even if there's like a boss fight or something like that, I don't think I'm going to need that much time or anything like that to be able to do all that. And then one of the things that I was talking about before is I wanted to make the new chests that we have, these opulent ones right here. But as you can see, it takes 40 frostwood for one. Now, it says it holds a lot more inventory space. I don't know how much more inventory space that we have or how much it will give us, because these hold 1,000 each. Sorry, wrong button. These hold 1,000 each. They have 50 slots. I'm thinking it's probably doubled to maybe 2,100 slots. I don't know. But the problem is we need 40 frostwood just for one. I don't even think we have 40 frostwood anymore. We have like maybe 20. I'm looking for it right now. Just give me a second here. Like I said, everything's just unorganized right now. I will end up organizing everything again. So there's 10 there. Right down here. There's 10. We may only have 10. It would not surprise me. Yeah, so all we have is 10. And even if I wanted to do 10 of those, that's going to be 400 frostwood. Did I do that math right? 10 times 40. Wouldn't that be 4,000? That's not. Is that right? 4,000 frostwood for 10 of these? No. No, I'm thinking if I made 100. So yeah, it'd be 400. I was thinking if I made 1,000, 100 of these, but we only need 10, or at least I only want 10. Anyway, yeah, so that's the stuff that we're gonna do. So right now, the only thing that we're gonna do at the moment, I don't know if we want to start using these mana nodes. We probably will. That way, I only need the 1 mana generator, probably in the middle, like right next to this, like right here somewhere, which we can't make it right now. And then the rest we can do like mana generator. So I'll do, or mana nodes. So I'll do like, well, actually I need to cover the corner. So I'll do like 1 there, 1 there, and then the middle thing will be covering that point. So I'll do like 1 here and then 1 here, or something like that. Reformation stone, outpost stone, we're not going to mess with those just yet. Let's see, we already have a respawn stone. We don't need the storage chest. We already made the storage cabinets. This stuff we will go over at a later point in time. The sprinkler, you guys seen how that works. We have the farm plot, you guys seen how that works. You cannot make bigger farm plots as far as I know. We are going to have to restock on the mulch though, which is going to be a pain in the butt because I think we need the yellow pine for that. Siege turret, we'll learn about that. You guys, well actually, so this is a large mana generator. It works just like the other one that we had. Works just like this one. As you can see, this one, if I place it right here, the chest behind it, that's 1, and then to the left is 2, to the left is 3, and then to the left of that, so it's like 3.5 chests away is how far this one reaches. If we look at the large one, it might be the same. Yeah, it's the same. So the only difference is this one has 5,600 HP on it. You can see there where it shows like all the stuff you need to craft it. At the bottom part it says HP, it says 5,600. If we look at this one, it probably has less. Yeah, So that's the only difference there, and it may actually hold more stones to be able to charge it longer, but I don't know about that. We'll have to check on that. And that needs frostwood too. And then we're looking at the opulent cabinet. We have the other stuff. We just need to focus on that frostwood. The storm tower I will go over with you guys at a later time. You guys have seen both of those. You know how the tailoring bench works. You know how the forge works. You know how the workbench works. You've seen the cauldron. You've seen the deconstructor, the repair bench. And then the rest of these I will go over in time as well. And maybe when we do this again, you guys will see the place a little more decked out. I'll probably have it enclosed, maybe some stairs, things like that. It just all depends on what we're going to do and everything. But we'll take a look at everything, and hopefully I can figure out a way to do everything in here more efficiently than the last time. But thanks for joining me today. That is going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for at least hanging around, watching me, you know, transfer everything, seeing the new location that we're at, which if you guys forgot, it is in the Grimstone area. You can see over here, this is where we're at. So this is our new place here instead of in the middle of the map. And the only difference is we did do it next to, like right next to a portal. And then you guys can see that we can travel basically anywhere there's a portal from here. I do have one more surprise for you guys. Since we are past level 60, I want to show you guys what we're going to be looking at possibly doing in the next video. I don't know if it's going to be the next video or the video after that, but if we come back to the very middle spawn area, you guys remember this here? Oh, definitely not supposed to clip through the map like that, so let's just fly back up here. Hopefully we can get through. We can't, that's not cool. How am I going to get out of here? What do we have on us? Nothing. Pretty sure we can do the stuck thing and just get out of here. Is there another thing that I can do? Spells. No. Can't fly down through there. I was looking for an opening in the graphics. Okay, well, alright, respawn, yes. There's any unequipped inventory items, yes. Respawn, come on. Respawn. There we go, let's respawn right over here. So you can respawn at your place, or you can respawn over here. Let's respawn here. Alright, so as you can see, we still have everything that we already had on us. The only stuff you would have dropped, which thank God we didn't have anything, would be your actual inventory items. So if you had items over here in this area, that is what you would have dropped. So luckily we did not have anything valuable on us. But what I was saying is this portal right here. So now we can get quests from him, from Woodrow Avondale, because we are level 60, and you can actually come through here, which I will show you guys. Missing required recipe ingredient. Really? Huh? Activate portal nearby. Speak with what? Traveler. You know what? We will do this in the next one. At least to have access to that portal so I can show you guys what the inside of there looks like. Now, if I remember correctly, you cannot fly in there, at least not with your potions and not with brooms. You do have to have a mount to be able to fly in there. So we're going to need a dragon or an eagle if we want to fly around in there. I have not been all over in there because I rarely tame creatures, so I was literally just running everywhere in there last time I went through there. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you guys are excited about the portal in the next one, definitely hit that like and follow button, or like and subscribe button. It's definitely free. You don't have to worry about anything. Hopefully we don't run into any more glitches. Hopefully the devs come and they check out the message that I sent about destroying items and everything like that. If so, that's pretty cool. If not, I understand. But yeah, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.